one of the experiences I had was really strong and powerful in a breakup that I went through, which was I realized that, you know, ultimately it doesn't serve us to focus on the loss. You know, you just need to like give thanks and gratitude, you know, like of what was. And the song All Your Heart is about that. We had, you know, this really profound kind of, you know, everyone relates to that just like desire to be back in that person's arms, because you have a sense of identity of home with that person, you know. And I just decided to celebrate what was instead of what was lost, you know. And the lyrics to this one was, because I was thinking before I sing it, you know, like what can you do? Like, are you just gonna choose to like dwell in the negative aspect of what was lost, or are you just gonna like stride on and just like be able to still love life itself, you know? Because we can love so much in life. We don't just love like within the relationship with a person, you know. We love, and we have to love with all our heart, you know. And that whole expression, like your heart is with someone else, like that's beautiful and romantic, but like a little bit of your heart has to be with you, you know. Otherwise, you know, how are you gonna love yourself, right? And this is All Your Heart, which goes. There is no option of going back. So that's a gift of love in itself, you know, just the fact that it makes us realize how that, you know, we have to, ultimately acceptance is surrendering. So love is surrendering, love is acceptance, love is not resistance, you know. And as we said earlier, that can also mean like ultimately loving someone, which was my situation, you know. I had to let that person go because I realized that like I wasn't able to serve them to be the best of themselves on their journey within the process of what they were living at that moment in time any longer. Which is kind of tragic, you know, that you have all these feelings for someone, but you just can't. Ultimately, your honesty has to, you know, if you're in those cycles that are repeating, and it's much bigger than you. Humans are great at taking everything so personally, you know, but there's things that are unfolding in both your lives, that the evolution of your spirits, you know, where you're at, that you don't have to get personal about that. That's just that person's process, and, you know, ultimately it's better to love them from allowing them to follow their path alone until they find that sense of balance, and you find that sense of balance within yourself, you know. From a love lost, like a greater understanding remains. So ultimately there's, in that perspective, there's nothing lost, but the music becomes the salvation, the music becomes the savior. You know, when shit is really difficult, you know, music will rescue me, and music rescues so many of us in that way, because it's a salvation, it's a way of understanding these inevitable processes of loss. Insight.
They call it harmony, some call it symphony. Now a simple connection of two souls. You see, the world turns just so we can learn now. You teach me on this road. For what can we do to love now with all your hurts? Come on and get your best foot out. Heart knows the road is tough. We all got to work it out. It's love now with all your hearts. Come on and get your best foot out.